Hi there, this is Crypto. Okay, so I've been playing around with ByBit. It's actually a sub account. You can make as many sub accounts as you like, and they're quite handy just for trying stuff out. And what I thought I'd do is just put like $500 worth of Bitcoin in there, and then just mess around. And what I was doing this morning, I was playing about with like 50x leverage scalps and stuff, and I was just like kind of going into a trade 1 minute and coming out the next. It's scary stuff. Don't do that. But I did manage to make like $100, in about an hour, actually, which was quite cool, actually. So what I did then was I scared myself a little bit because I went quite near the liquidation point. So what I thought I'd do then was lower the leverage down to 10x, which actually then seemed quite sort of sane. And all of a sudden, Bitcoin started pumping, and I'm actually in this trade now. And bear in mind that I started off with about 600 and something dollars worth of capital, which included the 100 I made this morning. And currently it's actually $382 in profit. So what I've been doing, I've been getting a stop loss, and I'm just sort of pushing it up to here, because I only really expected it to go up to 19,400. It's actually on 19,668 at the moment. So I don't know. I might just keep pushing this up every now and again and see what happens. It'd be nice to make another 500, wouldn't it? And actually double the money. That'd be very cool. Anyway, if you're interested in trading on ByBit, do use my link, which is savewith.crypto.org/ByBit, and that will get you up to a $4,050 bonus when you make your first deposit. So it's worth doing. If you don't use my link, you get like a $400 bonus, I think it is. So you may as well get 4,000 instead, and benefit me a bit as well. I might stop doing the video for a minute and just keep an eye on this, because what I'm doing, I'm kind of pushing the stop loss up a little bit as it goes up. And I know at some point it's going to come crashing down. And when it does that, I want it to close the trade using the stop loss, and then it will be nicely in profit. It's actually 435 now in profit. That's quite good, isn't it? Well, maybe I'll keep the video running. Right, I need to not get too greedy. And this is the problem with trading, you see, because, now I'm thinking, like, oh, where's it going to stop? Is it going to go to 20,000? Because I think it might. But when it has these pullbacks, what I don't want it to do is to sort of bang into my stop loss. And at the same time, I don't want to move my stop loss down there and miss out on all the gains. So you kind of get the idea. But it's actually done 61% profit so far today. And that's in the past half hour, actually. It's quite cool. Yeah, so what I've been doing with this video is just cutting out the bits of dead space, because you don't want to watch a thing going up and down. Anyway, this is all looking good for Bitcoin. It's been so miserable. So it'd be nice to see it back at the all-time high. Oh, that's it, isn't it? 19.8 is the all-time high of 2017. So that's where we are now. Okay, so will that see that as resistance or not? That's the question. Maybe I should push my stop loss up a little bit, because it might do something weird when it gets to that value. One day I'll be able to do this stuff live, but at the moment with my internet connection, I can't. It's a nice little pump, this, isn't it? So maybe that was the bottom yesterday, that 17,000, whatever it was. It was quite abysmal, wasn't it? I'll show you how rubbish my internet speed is. This is the Netflix speed testing site, fast.com. There you go. So that's 780 download speed. Yeah, so my upload speed is 310k. Not good, is it? Anyway, I'll be moving next month, so hopefully I'll be able to do some more fun stuff. Maybe do some live streaming. Okay, so that pulled back a bit then, but it looks like it's going for it again. So that's back at the 2017 all-time high again, pretty much. So would it break that? It'd be really cool if it does. So to go over to TradingView for a moment, this actually looks like a pretty valid double bottom, which is a very bullish sign. And I can't remember how you work out if they're valid or not. I think it's something like you look at the trend line, something like that. So it kind of implies if it's over about sort of 19,500 and it stays there, then that will be very bullish. What it might do is it might come back and sort of retest that and then go off again. So what I need to do is put my stop loss probably something like 19,427. So let's go back to ByBit. It's way down here at the moment, so let's just put it about there. It'd be nice to make as much money as possible, but obviously if it comes down, then I'll still make a reasonable amount. Yeah, it looks like it might be coming back to retest this neckline, like I said. So I'm going to go on the 1 minute time frame just for a moment, just so I can see what's happening. Don't ever trust patterns on 1 minute time frame. It's all very meaningless, really. But I do like to see sometimes exactly what's going on. Let me just check that stop loss. Yeah, I'm going to move it down a little bit because I don't want this trade to close prematurely. I suppose what I could do is take some profit, couldn't I? Maybe that's the way to go. I think if I remember rightly, the way you work out the target of these things, if you go from the neckline to the bottom of the W and then sort of move that from where it broke out, then that should give a target of 21,252. I find it hard to believe because I would have thought it would kind of stick around here where there's quite a bit of volume in previous trades, 20,500. So maybe that should be my target, is 20,500. Okay, it looks like that did test and rebounds. Let's just check that on the 1 minute time frame. That all looks good to me. Okay, so it is actually coming down to test that line I drew. I mean, I drew the line quite roughly, but nevertheless, it seems to be obeying it, strangely enough. So if that goes below that, then I'll probably close the trade and call it a day. But I would like to see it bounce from here. That would be really cool. Okay, so looking back at the chart on TradingView, you can see here that they did actually come down quite nicely, test that, and go back up again. And what's even better is if we look at the falling wedge that I was talking about in my video yesterday. By the way, if you didn't see it, it's probably because you aren't subscribed. So do make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. While you're down there, please give the video a like as well, because I need all the likes I can get. I need to compete with those young lads in Dubai and all that. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, I was saying yesterday, these descending wedges, they normally break out to the upside, which is exactly what's happened here. Now, there is sometimes a chance that they do just do weird things and it just goes back inside the triangle. But to me, this looks like it's broken out, so I think we might be good, actually. Nevertheless, I probably do want to take my profits fairly soon, because obviously what I want to do is re-enter another trade. So, you know, maybe if it kind of goes up to here, so in line with that, you know, those values there. If it goes up to here, I'll take profit there, and then what I'll do is when it comes back down, maybe I'll do another long and then long it back up again, and just kind of compound my gains like that, and you know, try and turn that $500 into something much more. That's the plan anyway. Look, we're back at 19.8 now, which is great, because that's once again, that's the all-time high from 2017. Now, what seems to happen here, by the way, I'm not a experienced trader at all. You can tell my style of trading is really scrappy and not very well thought out at all, but I've learnt a few things over the years, well, last couple of years really, and one thing is, if there's some resistance, like there's probably some like really, you know, big resistance at like 20k, you know, the more times you hit it, the more likely you are to go through, you know. So it might come up here and like tap it a few times, and then eventually it'll go through and we'll continue back upwards, you know. That wasn't very technical, was it? But you get the idea. It's, you know, it's almost like yeah, trying to knock a wall down with a sledgehammer. You keep hitting it, and eventually it will go through. So that's what we're looking at here. Is just trying to smash this 20k barrier, really. So I'll pause the video for a minute. Now, typically what happened was I went away and I made Sunday lunch, and meanwhile the price came down, hit my stop loss, and that was it. So it made a profit of 0.0112256 Bitcoin, which is about $217 plus the 100 I did earlier. So it's $300 this morning, not too bad. Nice little Father's Day present, if you like. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, by the way, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I've been one for 18 years and thoroughly recommend it. And also, I'd recommend, if you are going to do this leverage trading stuff, then use ByBit and use my link, which you will once again find at savewith.crypto.org/ByBit, and that gets you the bonus. And I think it gets you reduced trading fees for like 30 days or something. Yeah, so I'll decide what to do. I might re-enter a trade here and try and ride it back up to 20k. Equally, I might just stop for the day and have a beer. Okay, so if that sounds like a plan, please give the video a like, leave a nice comment, and above all, tell your friends.